Okay, this is my very first foray into Homebrew Wednesday. This is going to be the very first homebrew that I review. It's from my mate George, aka Devon Homebrew. I'll be putting his info in the description box. Anyway, the one I'm going to be reviewing is the Hefeweizen, which he made me, his wheat beer. It's quite funny really, because he's done a video of him testing it for the first time, and I've watched it about 40 times now. It just explodes in his hand, it goes everywhere, and it's hilarious. I mean, it obviously wasn't funny for him at the time because it went all over his plug sockets and stuff like that, but it was really good. I'll put a link to that as well so you can have a little watch. So anyway, I'm a bit cautious about opening this one. George, just to let you know, I've mislaid the taste notes. Sorry, not the taste notes. The notes describing what hops we used in each beer. So each of the videos that I set up, if you can stick it in the comments, and then I'll copy them into the description, if that makes sense. Anyway, right, I'll be very careful with this. This is the Hefeweizen, which comes in at 4.1%. It's from Devon Homebrew. I'm really excited about this. Also a little, like I said, a little bit. Should I get an umbrella? I'll sod it. Let's go for it. He said to just treat it like a bottle of pop. That's alright. Oh, it's come out alright. There you go, George. There was a bit of a fizz, but it seems to be alright. Let's get it in a glass. Looking good, looking good. Wow, that is a proper wheat beer. That, look at that. That is really cloudy, quite pale. That's probably the palest wheat beer I've seen. But look at that head. Wow, that is brilliant. I've seen him with a glass of this in one of his other videos, and it looks so bloody refreshing. I know he uses the real coriander and all that sort of gear. So anyway, you know what I'm here to do is review it. I'm not going to go in depth into the knowledge of it because I haven't got the knowledge myself. He wanted an honest review of it, and that's what I'm going to give. So as you can see, it's a nice sort of cloudy colour, nice white head. Seems to be disappearing slightly. Let's give it a nose. Yeah, it's quite mellow actually. First thing I'm getting is a nice sort of banana-y, wheaty sort of smell, but nice and mellow. Not weak. There's a difference between weak and mellow. Weak is where you're really trying to drag it out, but it's definitely there. It's nice and smooth, and it's sort of like on the surface. It's very unoffensive smelling. Not getting too much coriander. I'm getting more banana and like wheat hops, which is really pleasant actually. Yeah, it smells really good. I'm just going to dive in with this one. George, thank you very much, mate. Here we go. Oh wow, it's got a really fruity tang. Mmm. I'll tell you what that excuse me. I'll tell you what that tastes like to me. It tastes more like a wheat beer cider hybrid. It's really weird. You're getting quite a bit of carbonation, not tons of it, as in like killing the palate whatsoever. But you're getting that nice sweet wheaty banana flavour. But you're also getting a cider apple coming through. Pretty strong actually. Not overpowering the banana at all, but almost on the same sort of level. which at first was strange because it gives it a bit of sourness as well. But then in the long run, it just, when you've had another couple of gulps like I just did, it just sort of blends really well. It's strange. This is a really odd one. The body's really light, as you'd expect from a wheat beer. The flavour tends to focus on the middle of the tongue. After you've had a few more gulps, you start to get a bit more of that, almost like an appley sourness. And then the finish turns into almost like your traditional wheat beer finish, really. Slightly bitter, but very clean. And lots of carbonation, but not over amounts. Excuse me. Is there loads of bits in there? I'll leave that as it is. That's really nice. I really like that, George. That is really good. Yeah, so that's my first homebrew, and I love it. I love how different it tastes. I was expecting your sort of atypical wheat beer, really, and it's got elements of cider in it and stuff like that. It's a really strange flavour, but I think it's really nice and really refreshing. So I don't know if I'm going to give ratings to these beers. I don't know if I should do that with home brews. I think I should just really describe it and tell you if I like it or not. But I suppose if I was to rate that, I'll give it about an 8 out of 10. Well, got to go, someone's coming. Cheers.